Hello. Ready to go. Right up. Right. Let me check if everything is fine on the live streams. Okay, looks good. Twitch doesn't like the bitrate once again. I will work on that the next time. In the next stream. While off stream, of course. So now I'll continue as it is. How are you guys doing? What interesting spectres did you found? Does it change or what? Ted Nebula, hello. Is now, hello. Wait a second, I need to change this. I need actually... Wait a second. I'm trying to change my... Can I do it over here? No. No, it's not a green screen actually. It's the NVIDIA broadcast software. It allows you to hide your background behind. It eats up quite a lot of your GPU, however, but apparently my GPU can take it. Uzimi followed me on Twitch, thank you. My lightning. I don't have like professional lightning just yet. It's just like some yellow hue lamp that I can use, like a wireless lamp that is pretty nice. It's yellowish, it's not white light. That's why the color is not that great. It's over here, up here. If you can see, wait a second. If I'm taking my arm over here, I think you can see the light is more, and you can see the shadow on my face. So I have a single light. I need to have two lights or three. I don't know. It's not that important right now. Okay, let's see. Ooh, what is this helmet? It's a +2 level to all minion skills, and also has like one open prefix, one open suffix. I do need the dex and strength to equip it though. Yeah, you can erase it. This is the NVIDIA broadcast, and there is like an option here to... There is for audio, it uses AI to remove the background. No, you can select the source of the camera in OBS to be NVIDIA broadcast, and then it broadcasts what the NVIDIA broadcast does here. It's not a plugin. You just change the source in the camera on the OBS. You go to the properties, you select the device camera NVIDIA broadcast. See? Something like this. Yeah. Yeah, and you can blur. If not, you can replace with like something like this. You can blur the background if you want, or you can remove. And yeah, removal eats up a bit more of the GPU, but it's pretty nice though. And it works pretty well. Look, even my hand. I mean, my hand gets out of the frame right now. The frame is only as large as this. But yeah, even if I move my arm over here, it so quickly, like, it's kind of awesome though. I really like it. This is my cup of coffee actually. It was trying to remove it as well. Invisible cup of coffee. Yeah, by the way also Ted, I'm streaming also using restream.io, so I can stream also to YouTube. So everyone on YouTube, if you're watching and you don't know who I'm talking to Ted Nebula from Twitch chat. I can see both chats in one place on in OBS. I have like this plugin from the restream, and I can see the chats from both the Twitch. It shows the Twitch icon, and then if it's YouTube, it shows the YouTube icon. So in case it's confusing, who am I talking to? I'm talking to, yeah, both people from Twitch and YouTube. I'll try and say this person from YouTube says, or something like this, so it won't be too confusing. I need to craft this one actually. Let's see, what do we get. That's bad. Everything is bad on it except +2 to all minions. I can try and craft it further. Okay, so actually that helmet also gives me like int or what? 14 int? Yeah. Okay, so I need 55 strength, 55 dex. I need one more strength point. Let's refund. I want that helmet on.
What have you learned?
How can I perfect myself?
Okay. Okay, so now I have to refund because I really want to equip that helm, even if I have to respec so much int. It will mess up a bit my stuff until I equip the helmet though. Let me hold it in the inventory. Can I get dexterity or something? Do I have any other exalt worthy? What the hell? Didn't I had... Oh, I had the exalts in the inventory, I guess. Decrepit mercenary. Right, what do I do? What do I do with this one? I need 55 dex. I'm trying to get dex somewhere else, like here, for example. Dex is a suffix. Do I have dex somewhere to show you what I mean? Yeah, I mean all attributes is a suffix. Intelligence is a suffix. So dexterity is also a suffix. I have 2 open slots over here. I hope I get one of them dexterity. What did I get? Oh, I had another open prefix actually. And I got lightning damage to attacks. One more? I got strength. I mean it's still good because I can respec strength to dex then. And not waste my int then. Okay, let's respec some strength. I need 55 strength, right?
How can I perfect myself?
I can do 25 strength. 20 strength is 50, right? 15 strength I can respec into dex. Let's do this 3 strength here to dexterity. Now I have 55 and I need to respec 20 more int into dexterity. That's fine though. I think that's fine. I hope I have enough. Some gems will become unusable, but they will become usable once again as I equip this one. So now... Wait a second. Oh, I need more int actually. Oh no, I need more hint. Was this one giving me hint or what? I'll find a way. I'll find a way. I will find a way to get more hint.
Browse as long as you like.
Oh, this is nice. Is it nicer than mine? Not really. Ooh, 23 intelligence. Or this one gives me dexterity though. I can try and craft it though. This one can go to disenchant. Let's try and craft this one. Failure. It was a failed venture. Okay, so I actually need to respec something into... But what? What do I respec? Or do I just level up and that's fine? I cannot respec anything unless like I remove some notable or some large node that is important. I can respec one of the 2% increase spirit, I guess. And I'll add it back afterwards. I just need a temporary boost. So I do this. And I go here and take int. Anyhow, I'm traveling here. And now everything should be activated again. Yeah. Okay, we have a nice balance now. I do have a +4 on the global modifiers for minions. That's pretty nice for this level, 55. Spectres. I have quite some spectres here as well. I do want to collect a lot of spectres, even if you can change them, it doesn't matter. Can I upgrade something? No. What about gem levels? Bind Spectre. Pain Offering. Let's upgrade the Pain Offering. Whoa, what's happening? I had some drops here. Was it some other player effects or something that messed it up? I have so many comments that I need to answer on YouTube though. Haven't had any time today for those. I will get to them after the stream. So in case you've commented something on my YouTube channel on the recent videos or the older videos, that's the reason I was so busy though. Busy day. Where do I need to go? Over here. Why does he send me on the Traitor's Passage? I already did it. Ah no, I didn't sound the horn.
I am hesitant.
Okay, now is the Dreadnought time, right? Oh, it's the Shah, not Dreadnought. Oh well. We get 2 passive points here, right? Okay, let me think. What do I have here? I have 9. Do I have any quality in gems? Because I'm pretty sure I want to use it on the... No, I don't. Yeah, this one stays for a while with me. I can do what I can do on the armor. Life and mana recovery. Increased armor evasion. What do I need though? I need lightning rays or fire. Lightning or fire rays. Oh, max life. Nah, I'll take the resistances though. I'll take a fire res though. Let's go. Okay, let's go to the shore. What do I have? Snipers. I have the Faridun infantry. Withering presence, skeletal cleric, vibratal. I don't have support gems. I miss a lot of support gems. By the way, Ted, if you're around, is the stream on Twitch fine? Because it says to me that it's unstable for some reason. I don't know why. Let me just do like auto video quality here. Let me just open something on the other screen. I want to see somewhere. I mean, I guess it's fine, whatever.
We meet again. Follow that wisp.
I'm following it. Okay, what is this? What the hell, man?
Another corpse to serve me.
I think I'm just going back now. I mean, this is going well. Not bad. Performance seems fine. Do I drop any frames like consistently? No, it's fine. God damn it.
None can oppose me.
This guy is leaping though. What the hell is this Spectre? Let's find out. Saber spider. Ramen X Roy. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Thanks for your words, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed doing those videos. So enjoy. Saber spider. Maybe those are nice. I'll get to those at some point. Currently my main focus is to do the spectres that the community wants me to do. That I usually receive on the comments on the YouTube videos and or on the live streams. And then also my focus is to do the breach ones, the beyond ones and the expedition ones, the ones that are slightly special in some way or have the more potential, and then we'll get to all of the smaller ones. I will spectre everything. Gasping hook, it's a tentacle that comes out of the ground. I found it in maps. Oh, the tentacle. There's a tentacle. No, I haven't found it just yet. Maybe I'll find it at some point as well. Well, on maps. Or on the other character when I'm looking for other specters in maps. I'm looking for, yeah, rare ones, for sure.
Now.
No, but where is my heavy infantry? I haven't seen him. Am I blind or what? Was he bugged? I think he was bugged. I had to resummon him. Oh, the fettered hook. Oh, yeah, I've seen someone add that one to the spreadsheet down below. I think it's at the end of the spreadsheet. Yeah, it's here. Jason Suzuki added it yesterday and the cost is 50. And apparently cleanse the maps. Single tentacle coming out of the ground that does not move, only teleports around to follow you. Melees with mediocre damage. So we do have some info on it. Okay, it's still not looking good. Alright. Ooh, this is the path of morning, but I have to turn back and get actually.
The Faradin. They are still here.
Is the quality on Twitch stream okay? Because I'm asking because I can see some unstable bitrate something for some reason. Infantry tank guards that you recommended and love them. Oh, the heavy infantry. The ones that I'm playing right now. This guy that I have in the front line. Ah, okay, Twitch is perfect, thank you. I don't know why it shows me that bitrate is not ideal or something. Twitch is weird sometimes, it's really weird compared to 7 of them and 2 clerics. Nice. I like them also because they are doing AoE. And they are a big bulk in front of everything, so they're kinda awesome though. And they don't die. I suppose yours don't die either, right? Like very hard to kill. They're very hard to kill. Okay, I have to find that side quest. Wait up, my interface no longer shows it. I have to find the owner of the abandoned raw. Okay, now I want this one again, right? I want it back. Marco, hello again. Boss mercenary from Act 1 is so retarded. I discovered what they did. They grabbed mercenary shotgun and hard-coded it to shoot a single bullet. Okay. So the skill, you mean the skill from the mercenary from the crossbow? Which one is the shotgun? Fragmentation rounds. Is the fragmentation rounds or what? What do you mean by the shotgun? Marco is asking me a question on YouTube. Marco Siqueira. Where the hell is that Deca or whatever she is? Level 56. I still have to try the wild vultures as well. I think someone were using them as tanks. But they're quite expensive though. Okay, this is the side, guys. So the car is over here, or what? The wretched sluice. And this is only 2 trials. I might take it though. Ascent to power. I'll try it over here. Maybe she's over here somewhere. McDewey, I'm trying to do the Act 2 boss now with the curse minions and one regurgitating vulture. Only one? I suppose you have also some archers, snipers or something like that, right? Are you using 3 of the curse minions or just 1? What's this one doing? +6 strength. Okay. Interesting. Oh, here she is. Our +2 skill points. Okay, I'll portal out actually because I have the waypoint from the other side. McDewey was asking me on Twitch that he's trying to do Act 2 boss now with the curse minions and one regurgitating vulture. Best of luck. You should be able to do it. However, I don't know, regurgitating vulture, how well does it work without having bodies to explode? He will just use his attack, right? Ooh, this one has a nice chaos res. Chaos lightning res. I might use this one instead of the one that I have. Yeah. I'm losing a bit of life and armor, but I'm getting chaos res and lightning res. And it's more balanced now. Nice.
You find I have careful story.
ED contagion, so I'll adjust around depending on Raman. Sun God is quite fun also from Temple of Kopek. Okay, that's interesting. Do you want me to try that in a future video? I'll note it down actually. Sun God. Noting down. Most likely it will come either for the Saturday ones? No, for Sunday ones, I think.
I will tell your tale.
The ones for tomorrow are recorded already.
Stay in sight.
I just have to edit them. And most of those are the community request spectres. Okay, I have 2 points. Now I can go up here. I'll take intelligence because soon we'll get a new... Ooh, this nose will be so strong. I take all of this. I take all of the cluster. That's a lot of power for the minions. Defensive and offensive as well.
I will tell your tale.
You can actually do strength on the gear as well. Nice. Okay, trials. I have 2 of them now. Okay, let's go to the Path of Mourning. By the way, one of the spectres tested today is very strong. I have to... Maybe that one needs to be marked somehow. I think I did mark it actually with the green. Yeah. Priest of the Chalice. This one you can find in an expedition. Might be from Gwenan, when Gwenan shows up or something. I do think this is a very strong spectre. A video will come tomorrow for this one. Basically for all of these ones there will be a new video tomorrow. So yeah. This one is strong. This one has potential. Basically he uses a cleave. If you know cleave from PoE1, he uses that skill but is a cold cleave. And he freezes, he deals a lot of cold damage. It's a pretty nice one. I suppose with also like using the curse Frostbite or whatever the name of the curse, and maybe some cold exposure and stuff like that. It might be very strong actually. And it also freezes bosses and yellow mobs. It's a nice one though. It's a really nice one. And it's melee. It's actually melee attacker. Not spellcaster, it's an attacker. I think it's the strongest melee attacker so far. If you would ask me. It might even be the second strongest after the Valgors. Do we have energy shield body armor with spirit implicit? Yes. Yes, we do. With spirit implicit? Wait up. Implicit? I don't know. Maybe only on the hybrid there is one. I honestly don't know. I don't remember finding. I think there's a single base that has a implicit like that. With spirit. But otherwise I think any like spirit, not any energy shield hybrid or energy shield pure can roll it as an explicit, as a suffix or prefix, whatever it is. I think it's a prefix. On the implicit I'm not sure. Maybe there are 2 armors. It might be only the one armor energy shield hybrid, if I recall correctly. But it's not that important. It's important to get very nice stats on the armor. It doesn't matter a lot if the implicit is a spirit or not. Maybe it can let you squeeze in like an extra cleric or an extra something, but it's not a necessary piece of gear. You don't need to focus only on that, in my opinion. No, this is a dead end. What is that on? Oh, there isn't a woman. Okay, this is the spires. The spires of Deshar. Yo, what's with the lag spike? Is it from my side? Seems so. What the hell is going on? Is it back? Is it my CPU or what? Okay, maybe I need to make a change on the streaming setup in OBS. And I'll actually make it right now because everyone is here, and I'll just quickly restart the OBS if it needs it restart. Apparently, yeah, I need to change something on for the stream. It will take me like 1 minute and I'll be back. I'll stop the stream and I'll restart it in 1 minute. Be right back. Let me just write a message so everyone is aware. 1 minute, gotta restart the stream to improve performance. Changing OBS Studio. Alright, okay, I'm back. I guess. Gnome on YouTube, hello. I just restarted the stream. I was online just earlier. I had to make a change from to change a setting in OBS that required a restart, so I tried to do something with that is using more of the CPU instead of the GPU, because I thought that it will remove some of the strain on the GPU. However, it seems it's not working properly that way. So I changed it back to what I was using before. The state of Spectres makes me so sad. Spectre was my only motivation for playing 0.2. Well, where did you get stuck with the Spectres, or what's the problem with them? Because I haven't hit the wall yet with the Spectres. To be honest, I wasn't playing the very end game and so on. I was only using like lower level areas for the testing, and also like when I was mapping I was doing up to tier 6, I guess. And it seemed fine with some of them. And it's just the first few days, right? The first week actually. It's been a week, right? I think it's been a week. Ah, you want to be able to see. Yeah, that's why I'm not playing the Valgors, by the way. I don't like the fact that there's no visual clarity for them. But I also think the same as Gazi said, I think yesterday or in some of his, in his stream or something. He thinks that the line that says that 360% more damage is a mistake on the Valgor, and that's why it's so strong. It should not be the baseline, something like that. Thing is overrated. Yeah. That's true, Marco. I don't like it. I don't like having my entire screen blown up, and I don't like having my computer freeze and so on. Okay, now it's a lot better, I guess. As I was saying that there was performance problems. Drop to 30. What the hell is going on there? Why is this such an important item though? No melee splash, yeah, that's bad. I agree. We could use a melee splash skill, I guess. It only needs to be the same as the one in PoE1. There's so many nice spectres that could use a melee splash very nicely. Especially the Val Excoriator, for example, that I've tested yesterday, I guess, and it's posted today on the YouTube channel. That one is pretty damn nice. If I had melee splash, this big ass would be actually meta. These ones. I think he is doing AoE, but only in front of the spear. So whatever the spear hits. Oh, this is a boss.
You are relentless, but that makes you predictable. The time of the Faradin is nigh.
Get back in your hole. Now.
Ooh, a level 14 gem. You know what I'm gonna level? The snipers, but I need level 58 for those, what the hell?
One day, I'll bring you back to serve.
RIP. Oh wow, what was that delay for the Twitch stream elements message? This bitrate issue on Twitch annoys me. Encoder overloaded, consider turning down video settings. Do I need to increase a bit? Maybe I need to increase a bit bit rate. Oh no, I cannot hold the runes here. Fine, I'll do a new tab somewhere. Runes. Feel kinda sad that the essences are not that great. Used to be better in Period 1 at least. What? Ghastly Hunt link not working. How do I look for the minions for the masters? I don't know. Okay. Okay, so I have to do the dreadnought right now, I guess.
As
Off
we now.
No, I actually have to click it. I was waiting for it to load, what the hell?
Ready yourself. We must prevail, no matter what.
Yes, yes, Secular. We all know you are very brave.
Give no quarter!
I never do. I will feast on your soul.
I'm just a glass cannon at the moment. The Sasha from Path of Exile here. What do you mean by that? I don't know the story about that one. Miguel Ayati, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. It's my pleasure doing the videos once again, as I'm writing also in the comments. I really like the game, I really like the Spectre, so I want this resource to exist. And the spreadsheet itself is not enough in my eyes, we need to have videos as well. At least the basic video, and then whenever we can find the spectres that shine, we will have multiple content creators creating detailed videos, guides and so on, based on how powerful they are, if it's worth pursuing and so on. So for now, the main thing is to have the video for everything, even if it's shit. So people will know it's shit or bugged or so on and so on. Ah, hero in Pokemon anime. I'm sorry, I'm not a big Pokemon enthusiast. It was not before my time, but I think I was not interested. I was like late teenager when Pokemon was a thing, and it was not interesting for me anymore. I think at that age I was playing Diablo 2 and Heroes 3 and Quake 2 and stuff like that. And StarCraft. Then I played the Dota from the Warcraft 3 custom map. Then League of Legends came out. Some MMOs like I think I play Lord of the Rings a lot. I played a lot of games. I played maybe too much time. If I were to count all the time that I've played video games, maybe it's a bit too much. Yo, Sesame Street Fighter. You never played the Pokemon game, but I'll never forget Necro and Druid on D2. Yeah. When they came out with the Lord of Destruction, you mean? I think, no, Necro was in the base game, the Druid and Assassin came in with the Lord of Destruction, if I recall correctly. I suppose you liked those two classes, that's why you mentioned them. I was playing a lot of Necro in D2 as well. And Druid, I think I haven't played a lot. I think I played like some builds with the werewolf thing, with the shapeshifting or whatever it was called. But the class that I liked the most, I think, was also the Necromancer in that Diablo 2. I also like the sorcerers as well, because of the blink thingy, the teleport, not blink. It was teleport, called teleport, I guess. What a great game though. By the way, Sesame Street Fighter, did you play the D2 remastered, the reforged one or whatever they called it? Yeah, Dota 1 and Dota 2 are like very interesting games though. Dota 2 I haven't played it actually, I played it for maybe less than 10 hours in Dota 2. I was playing League of Legends when Dota 2 came out. Meepo. Yeah, I really like Meepo. The remaster. I mean, you should play it. You really should play it. It's if you like D2 and you still think you like it, like the way it's built, even if you do a single run, even if you do only the campaign, it's very much worth it because the graphics look almost like this game in the D2 remaster. What spectres are those and what gems are on them? I only have 2 spectres at the moment. One is the Rib Rattle that has a magnified effect and the last gasp. This one is a curse bot. He casts one of these curses and the cursor changes if you resummon him or if you go in the next area. And the other one is the Faridun Heavy Infantry. I don't have support gems. For some reason I'm not dropping any support gems. And this one is basically a nice tank. He is tanking a lot. He has a high regen. He just stays in front of everyone and does his basic attacks. So he's stabbing. And while he's stabbing, I think he's also raising his shield. That's why he's so bulky. And it only costs 60 spirit. This is a very nice frontliner. I'm mostly using it just for fun. It's not very efficient. Is that the guys that summoned by the witches? No, Nolan, what do you mean? These ones, the small ones, the Rebrattle. It's in the spreadsheet. Do they have the exclamation? Spectres? Does it work? Yeah. It's in the spreadsheet. I think it's in Freytorn and also Mastodon Badlands. You can find it. It's a very nice one. If I could afford it, I would grab like 2 of them or 3. I actually also need to play D2 Remaster once again. Even if I play it only for the story, let's say, and just to watch everything and to... last time I was sitting in every area and looking at the artworks and so on. They are summoned by the cultist warriors in Act 1, Raytorn. Oh, so they are actually summons. I just found them walking around, and when you kill them you can actually use the bind on them. I was not aware they are summons from someone. I'm not sure if there's different varieties, maybe. We can check actually, I think there's only one. It's just that you can find it in 2 different locations. Let me just check in the spreadsheet. Let's see, Rebrattle. What's this on there? Rebrattle. Ooh, a car. We no longer have the anime character up here. Now there's a commercial for a Citroen. The warrior summoned them and the skull throwing one. But if the warrior summon them, if you Spectre the warrior, do they summon them and the curse works? I don't know. Oh, there's 2 names. Okay. So this is the one from the Mastodon Badlands and the Bone Pits. It doesn't show what it does here. This is the one from Freytorn. Oh, this one has a Despair, Temp Chase and Enfeeble. This one actually shows what it has. These numbers are incorrect, by the way. It's not this much. Miguel, yeah, the Val Excoriators are very nice. I really like those as well when I tested them. And the Master too. Yeah, this is again on Phaeton. No, this one doesn't even say where it is. But it has those 3 curses as well. And this one from the Master of the Madlands, it doesn't show if it has or not. AI script, Emerge Revive. Is there any curse here? Is the other one has curse if you look for that over there? Is this one with the curse? Yo, what's going on? Okay, let's see, is there curse in here? Or can you even search this one? Yeah, these ones have curse. The ones in Mastodon Badlands might not even have the curse. So those are not worth looking into it. I tried your sacrificial lamb gem on my rattling set. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, it's very good if you have the skeletal warriors. You should use it on those. It's really nice. Yeah, there's two different versions of rib rattles. The good one is in Freytorn, in Act 1. Oh, pressure, I'm dead. Saved by the huge explosion. By the way, did you guys saw the damage on the skeletal sniper on the gas arrow explosion? It's 3.8k. If I remove this one, it's 6k. But you want a scatter shot because then you have overlap of 4k. At least two. Even if two of them overlap, it's more damage. Look at that Giga Chad, he's barely scratched by anything. The Faridun Impaler. He just walks. Yeah, the skeletal snipers are so strong, especially for leveling. I don't think you can match it with anything at the moment. But it doesn't feel like you're playing a minion build. Because you're basically pressing the command button and it feels like a caster more so than a minion. Their auto attacks deal no damage almost. They tickle the enemies. But as soon as I do the gas explosion, they die. It's usually one shot. Yeah, with the... I mean, you can also do it with ignite. If they are ignited or there is burning ground of any sort, if you can find any other source to ignite them, there is a helmet, like a unique helmet that ignites enemies in your presence. You can use that one as well, if you have it. And then you don't have to use the flame wall. Flame wall is pretty nice because it also gives them like passive damage when the arrow passes through the flame wall. I'm getting a lot of skill gems, no longer getting support gems though. Gnome says on YouTube, I wish they added flat for spells on spectres. There isn't flat for spells? I don't know. And Sesame Street Fighter said above, if you had 4 spectres to build a team, only one of each, what 4 would you choose? Ooh, nice question. Yeah, I think you have to mix match, and depending if you are a Lich or if analyst. On a Lich I would choose something with that scales well with the Unholy Might, for sure. So you want one Valgord for the single target. One Valgord will not mess up your screen, I guess. I would also choose one of the ones that I've tested yesterday. The what's the name of that one? Let me just look. It's in the spreadsheet. It's recorded, not published yet, and the name is Priest of the Chalice. That's another one that I would use. That one is freezing enemies and is a melee cleave one. And the other two, yeah, one of them will be for sure the Rebrattle. I'll never remove one. I'll always have a Rebrattle if it stays the same. And maybe also the heavy infantry in front line, so I'm not left without a front line. If I would be allowed only to use like spectres, the 4 spectres, that's how I would balance it. Wait up, there's more questions. Questions from RDM on YouTube. Hello man, where are you from? I'm from Romania. Ramen X Roy on Twitch. How are we solving strength requirement for shield? I mean, you just spec into strength. The strength requirement on shields is not usually that huge, and you want mostly like a strength energy shield base, and that one will go up to like 70 strength or something. And you want strength because strength gives you also max life. I am speccing into strength as well where I can. Currently I'm also speccing to some dexterity because of the helmet. I dropped this helmet with +2 minion skills, so yeah, I had to spec into 55 dex. Okay, let's see. Next question. You also can have, or question or statement, Black Economy on Twitch. You also can have one for 9 spirit only to count for master. Ah, yeah. Sure. One what? Can I add something in here? I don't have any other slots though, I need a ring for that. Oh, I need to carve this one for sure. And next, Ramen X-Roy. Where do we find the cold ones we were talking about? In the spreadsheet? Yeah. In the spreadsheet you can find it in there, there's more info there. I can also tell you it's in Expedition. If you do Expedition in maps, it's only in maps, so you cannot find it during the campaign. Expedition, any map tier. But I don't know which expedition. You need to find like every NPC that you find, Gwenon, Tujen, Rogue and Danig, I think is the last one. Each of them have like a different pool of expedition monsters they spawn from the underground, from the explosions that you do. And one of them has this one. I think it's Gwenon, but don't quote me on it, I don't remember. For the future expedition monsters I'll try and add this information as well. But you do want to do expedition anyway, because expedition is nice this league. In this patch actually. Okay, this is the boss fight. Sesame Street Fighter, Valgord, Priest of the Chalice, Rebrattle, and the fourth one would be the heavy infantry that I'm using right now as well. Faridun heavy infantry. Last question, do you support Ramen X-Roy on Twitch? Last question, do you use support on shield block? like mobility and cooling strike perhaps. I'm not using cooling strike on it. I'm not using anything at the moment on ray shield. But mobility is a good idea. The only problem why I'm not using supports is that I don't have support gems. I don't know what's up with the game. Ooh, Miguel, nice question, because I have the answer for that. It's the Zealot. Let me see it up here. In the spreadsheet, I'll show you. We have the Chaos Zealot for Spark. Where is it? Where is the Spark guy? We had a Spark boy somewhere around here. Spark. Hello? Oh, here it is. This one. This one is the best for electrocute. The Chaos Zealot. It has Spark. You can do electrocute on him. There's a lot of variations though, and you can only find this one in Trial of Chaos. So you need to find someone that is, I think is the one with Lightning, Strongbox, not Lightning Ultimatum. Where is it? Lightning Ultimatum, Chaos Zealot. Is it this one though? Is it the Strongbox one? I don't know. This has a lot of things over here. It's confusing sometimes. So there is one with Spark. There should be one with Spark over here, and that's the one that you want. It's a 60 cost. You have to look for the 60 cost, and you also want to look that he's dealing like Spark. He's doing the Spark projectiles. I have the video here. So the Spark variation, you get it from Act 3 Trial of Chaos. It's a lightning hit and it's a range caster. And this one is pretty damn awesome in my opinion. I really like to use this one. I only use 2 support gems here, by the way. In this, do I use only 2? I think it's pretty awesome though. I was also not using ideal gems on them. They ramp up if you use like the rapid, I don't know what's it called, acceleration, the one that increases the projectile speed. It's even better. And if you use electrocute, these guys will electrocute bosses and they electrocute yellow mobs in maps as well. I was using these ones yesterday to farm some of the spectres. Wait up, someone said something about... Yeah, Control F, I was using Control F. I saw you persistent on Malice instead of Pain Offering. Is that new? Raman X-Ray. Am I using it? I don't know. Maybe I was just placing it there for some reason. I wanted to test it out if it stacks more. It increases the critical weakness duration, and basically you can do more stacks of critical weakness on it. If you are playing a crit build, you want to do that instead of the Pain Offering. I think you saw me using it on the other stream, right? When I was playing the other character. I was just demonstrating it to someone that you can do it. It's fine, you can do it. Maybe Pain Offering is better though. The problem with Pain Offering is that it doesn't survive that much. It's a very low life now. So it doesn't survive more than 6 seconds anyway. Chalice is Rogue Expedition. Thank you for that one, Black Economy. That's a nice addition. And Miguel said on YouTube, I need sort of skitterbot. Yeah, Chaos Zealot seems okay. If you check out the stream that I did yesterday, I think that it's live. I think you should find it on YouTube and Twitch as well. Twitch what? You will be able to see that I'm electrocuting quite often, and the clear is there. It's not bad. It's not as good as the Valgors though, in terms of damage, but it clears. It's fine. It's just fine though. It's not great. It's fine. However, the Priest of the Chalice is great in my opinion. It's getting close to the power level of the other guy. I have to test this out more. I have to test it out more. Maybe I can show you what I'm talking about. I'll just log on to the other character and show it to you in a map or something, because I'm also curious how it does on the maps.
You'll find my king far more capable than Count Gianor.
I think I was also using it on a 14 skill gem, level 14 skill gem or 15, so it's not even its final form.
Bow before your king.
The Medicaid must bow to the king. Submit.
Yo, where's my guys? Look at this Giga Chad stabbing. He doesn't care about Shaman Ras damage. My skeletons die like paper and he's full HP. He keeps on. Oh, he took some damage. Oh wow, he took a lot of damage actually. He's still surviving though. Come on here. Help me out. Okay, out there he dies actually in the storm. That storm does a lot of damage it seems.
For my people, the Medicaid will pay.
End this.
What are you doing? He's cutting down though.
I don't have time for this. Sand bends to my will. Impede my enemy.
I'm only playing the Paridon heavy infantry because he's looking so nice. He's not the best Spectre, but I love what he does. Like in terms of front line. But also the enemies are ignoring him for some reason, I don't know. That's so weird for tanking in Purito though. You cannot properly have a tank.
We will blot out the sun. I will erase you.
Jamanra doesn't care about him, he just allows him to stab him.
Obey me.
There was someone in my chat earlier that said he's using 7 of the Paridon heavy infantry and two clerics. So apparently it's not that bad.
Oh look, the Thecum is still alive.
Yeah. I also like to be able to use spectres.
And the Faradin will rule the vast spirit.
I like to zoom in on this scene.
Over. Not yet.
So brutal though.
I return you to the embrace of death. It is done. The war is over. I have given him an honorable death. This may prove. Return with me.
Okay. Rip. Rip Bozo. Bone offering. Okay, let me read up the chat a bit. Raman X Roy on Twitch says, I think that Plague Harvester Mosquito you posted has good boss potential. All ground attacks miss and I feel like they are aggro and might cause bleed. The Plague Harvester is the guy, I think that one is also very tanky because he has like 125% leech or something around those lines. Bone offering. No, I'm not using it. I don't have any place for it. I'm using pain offering for more damage. Maybe I would use it if I play hardcore or something. Maybe not even on hardcore. Wait up, I want to ID this one. I'll actually just use a ID.
Stay inside.
Am I 58? Not yet. I do have like a 14 level gem, right? I'll add this one later in the... let's do an alch on this one. Ooh, it's so bad actually. It's shit. Maybe I want to recomb. Let's recomb. Yeah, I don't have space for bone offering. Sesame Street Fighter on YouTube. Raman X Roy on Twitch says, do you use Withering Presence on main character? If you mean on the Infernalist, no, I'm not using it there. I'm using it on this character because of the... what's the name of that thing? I keep forgetting the name. Of the Unholy Might. Yeah. It's 30% more chaos damage. Withering Presence makes them take more chaos damage, so... At some point I was using like Withering Touch on the Faridun Heavy Infantry guy. Because he hits a lot.
So, I think it's time you confess.
Rohan P asks me on YouTube, did you get a chance to try out Valguard bow variant? I think I did. I think it's in the YouTube playlist. Usually you can check out the spreadsheet in the exclamation mark spectres.
I am the thief of virtue.
Check out, use the Ctrl F or something and see if it's there.
Once again,
Like Valguard.
it was I who created the beast. The seed of corruption that now threatens to grow anew. And it is my responsibility. As it is my creation that once again threatens all of Rayclast. It is by my hand that it must be contained. All I can ask is that, knowing who I am...
I don't think I did. I'm not even aware that there's a Valguard with a bow. Maybe...
beast has grown beyond our... while I are ruined.
Yeah. Maybe you mean the ones from Utsal that have a bow, the other ones?
What better company to keep than a god?
The Viper Legionnaire? You are not confusing them with the Viper Legionnaire, right? Rohan P. Because in Utsal, where you can find the Valguard, there is a Viper Legionnaire that is using bows. I don't recall singles of Valguard with a bow. Wait a second, I can actually check it on the... I can check on the Valguard. Is there a bow variant? There is a spear. Oh, there is a bow variant. In Utsal. Allows additional projectiles, fire affinity. Ooh, this one looks promising as well, what the hell? I don't like that he also has melee. Is it? No, this is trigger or what? 4.5 seconds cooldown. 50 feet to fire. This one is very promising though. Pierces all targets as well. This one can be... I think this one have some potential as well. The spear guy, what does he do? Is the one that leaps. This one is not good. This is the superstar, right? The hell is this? Yeah. No, I haven't tried it. I will add it on the list right now, Rohan. I'll just add it to the list. So that would be the Valguard bow variant. Guard bow variant. I have like this list, separate one that I only have access to. This helps me like pick up the next spectres to show in the videos that have some interest, right? Eventually we'll get to all of them, so yeah, I will try to prioritize what you guys ask for, why not? Yeah, modified projectile, GGG spaghetti code, yup. There's a lot of spaghetti coding. I mean, to be honest, they have like maybe along with the next acts 4, 5 and 6, maybe they have more than 1000 different monsters. So you ought to be making like some copy pasting and spaghetti code for so many monsters, right? A 1000 monsters is no joke to code and to have balance and so on. What's happening on my phone? Ah, it's a full battery. By the way, if any of you guys that are live now on my YouTube channel and ask some question on my videos today, I will get to the questions later on after the stream. I haven't had enough time today to do every stuff that I wanted to do, so that's on the end of the day to-do list. Okay. What do? I go in the last act, right? I'm almost done with the campaign. Is the change to the Act 3 already online?
Yes.
Like, is it shorter now?
The beast has grown too powerful. We can no longer...
Yeah, Sesame Street Fighter on YouTube. Acts 4, 5 and 6, a lot of new stuff to test. Yep. There will be a lot of new stuff to test. Ooh, I got another decrease on my resistances.
A swamp full of mosquitoes.
That's not ideal though.
Still, better than sand and heat.
If I'm not using any flame wall or command gas arrow, this is the clear speed of the archers. As soon as I do the flame wall, they do a lot more damage. Just with that one, because they ignite and it gives... How much does it give on the flame wall right now? Projectile damage? I mean, it's not that much. 15 to 23 added fire damage. But then as soon as I do the command gas arrow, rip everyone.
Your swamp fiends won't help you.
I did say I wanna show you those new guys from Expedition. Maybe some of you already seen it. Ooh, I got a level 3, a tier 3 support gem. What do I wanna use it on though? Do I do enormity on the Faridun heavy infantry? What do you guys think? Yep, I do. Did I lose a sniper for that one though? Why is that it reserve 81 spirit if it says plus additional reservation 10 spirit? It's bugged, by the way, in that case. It just means it's bugged. That's 20 additional reservation. because otherwise it costs me 60 spirit. 53 spirit actually. What the hell, this one is bugged. Enormity is bugged. Enormity is bugged, by the way, guys. It costs like, what's that? 30 spirit, 31 spirit. Yo. Cost significantly more spirit. Additional reservation 10. Okay, let's use it just for the memes, and I'll do like 4 skeletal snipers. Do I still have the cleric and the rebrattle? Yeah, I do. Let's have a bigger Faridun heavy infantry. It doesn't do jack shit though. I mean, it's okay. Any good spectres to go mapping except Val ones that everyone's playing? A question by Fortune Mike. I think the Priest of the Chalice that two of the guys on Twitch are asking, Rep King and Masquerade, are asking me to test. This one is pretty good. I will show it soon because I have it on the other character. I already prepared video for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll post a video on the Priest of the Chalice as well. That is pretty nice. Yeah, if you don't mind like slower, a bit slower speed, they are quite good actually. And there's also the ones that I was using with Spark, the Chaos Zealots from Trial of Chaos. I think those are also good for clearing maps. I'm not sure how well they scale later on into maps, but they worked fine for me. As soon as I get into the town, I will show you the on the other character the I'm actually curious to test that one, by the way, as well on the map, so not to worry because I'll try it out right now. I do want to try it out. The Orc Shaman is also nice, by the way. This one can also, I think this one can also clear maps. I think that one I posted a video today on the Orc Shaman, if I recall correctly. They might do just well as well. On maps. Or you can just mix and match. I don't think anyone like... The thing with spectres and the minion builds, you don't have to use full spectres, right? That's not ideal in my opinion, and I don't think the design of the game and the design of the spectres itself is not done to do only spectres. You want to have some of the other minions as well, similar to what I have here. Whoa, don't kill me please. Similar to what I use here, but maybe you can also do... You can do like more spectres and less of the skeletal stuff. I've also seen that people were using successfully the skeletal storm mages. into the late game. And in the very late game you can use the same as in the previous league, you can use the frost mages.
Hunt, are you?
And maybe you can do like some supportive spectres and maybe just a couple of the ones that do freezing or do ignites or whatever else you need for your build. You can mix and match, you can do a lot of nice stuff with the spectres without focusing only on the spectres. Okay, this is not going to stay here, just let me not forget it in here. Oh, I have a lesser jeweler, so I didn't notice dropping. That's nice. I can do like for another spectre. Did I use this one or something? Yeah, on the gloves. Ooh, that was bad. 2 life on enemy hit by attacks. Okay, I wanted to remove the enormity so I can summon once again another sniper. Okay, let me
Oh, be sure. Good luck. What a weak,
let me log in onto the other character and let's see the Priest of the Chalice. Once again, I already did it. I kinda like it. I'll do another map with Expedition. This is the ones that I want to test next. These ones will be for Sunday, I guess. I have it shortlisted up here. Unfortunately, it's only level 15 gem. Do I have like at least 16 gem? No, I don't. I think it's still fine, even with level 15 gem. I think it will still do well. Usually I'm using the Chaos Zealots as shown over here. I'm using a couple of Storm Mages. I'm using Rebrattles. I'm using Skeletal Clerics. So I can do again... I can go do this. Let me see, what do I have? Elemental Army. I want the Magnified effect. Maybe I want it on the... Priest of the Chalice. Can only do 4 of them. Okay, that's fine though. How much spirit I have left? 27. Maybe I can remove 2 of these. Yeah, so I have 5. Or I can do this. Yeah. 1 Skeletal Cleric, 2 Rebrattles, and 5 Priest of the Chalice. And now for the gems, I think I want Cold Infusion, Feeding Frenzy. Where's the Feeding Frenzy? Yo, where's my Feeding Frenzy? Is it on some of the minions here? Did I mouse over it? Oh, here it is. Feeding Frenzy. Cold Infusion. Does it increase the damage by a lot? Let's see. So without Cold Infusion we have 1.6k to 2.4k. And with Cold Infusion we have 2.2 to 3.3k. That's pretty nice. Attack speed. Okay, I'll do attack speed. Let's do martial tempo. Right. Let's pick up a map. I'll pick up like a tier 6. Let's say this is like a representative to also the level 15 of the spectres, right? They are level 64. I mean, no, they're level 21 with the plus 6. But the gem level is 64 because it's level 15 gem. Usually on maps you don't have a level 15 gem, you have like, at this point you should have like maybe 16 or 17. Mythalas actually seems decent. What is Mythalas? Is that a spectre of something? Twilight Order Assassin. Just give me like one moment so I allow my cat to come inside. I hear him at the door. Okay, I'm back. Waste on tier 6. I'll do an expedition because maybe we can get... maybe I can get the next one. Let me just grab... bind Spectre, 20 quality. I'll have it over here in case I want to bind something. Let's do this with additional lessons. Movement speed, cast speed on the monsters. I should have some expeditions around here, right? Yeah, I have all the sulfuric ovens. Okay, let's go. Oh, Mithalas is asking for the Twilight Order assassin. I didn't understand what what Marco said. Mithalas actually seems decent. We'll test it. Looks just like a fun melee spectre, nothing crazy. Okay, let's look at this one. I think this one is strong. I honestly think this is a good spectre. It doesn't have like a huge clear. Oh, we are straight up at the...
Local, come here.
Does it even freeze or what? Maybe they're a bit too slow. Slow moving. Oh, this one is blocking his attacks. We have Gwenon once again. Oh, this is not a representative of the spectres because the guys are blocking their attacks. Let's find out directly in the expedition, no? Yeah. I've started over here. Immune to fire, I don't care.
Yes, add some spice.
3, 4. Let's do more flags instead of the chest, I don't care. Flags is more minions. What is Gwenon gonna give me? Yeah, they also have like a cool animation, like a cleave. Some of my spectres are stuck somewhere. Yeah, the damage is there, it's not bad. Like, they are clearing. And they're also freezing the enemies, I guess. Chilling them as well. I'm not even using any way to reduce their cold, the enemy cold resistances, right? Maybe if I use the frost curse, what's the name of the frost curse? I can see it now, right? Hypothermia. Let's use hypothermia. Because maybe that's how you wanna use hypothermia, right? But these ones are immune to curses actually. Okay, I'm getting the spore gems on the other character, I need them. What do we have here? Unearthed. The unearthed, I've tried some of them. I tried the Runecaster is promising, but not as good as this one, for example. I mean, Runecaster is also nice if you want like a good clear map clearing spectre. I'm not sure how good it is later on though. Maybe these guys are also good with magnified effect. Let's see magnified effect a bit. Let's see if is it a bigger swipe. Maybe you also want to do like always attack without moving. Let's do martial tempo instead. It seemed a bit better. They're not so aggressive though, that's a problem. You cannot direct them properly. Should I just use the minion go there? Is this like a heavy direct minion to this? I mean, what is their base cost though? 80 spirit? It's a bit prohibitive, I guess. Okay, now that we have the baseline of these ones, let's look also. I'm gonna clear this one as well here. This is only one, the other ones are stuck. Okay, let's look also on the ones that I'm using over here, the Chaos Zealots. Electrocute Master. I do want one, at least one Storm Mage. I want 2 Storm Mages actually. Can I do another? Oh, and I don't have the Infernal Hound up. Hypothermia, it was just for those. Also for this one I might want to use the other curse for the lightning. The lightning curse. There is one skeleton. I can do 2 skeletal clerics now. And what other support gems I want him to have? Scatter Shot, Electrocute Master, and Feeding Frenzy. And his spark deals quite some damage. Yeah, they're a bit slow. Raman X-Roy. I was having crazy network issues after patch, but I changed network to predictive instead of auto in game file. Now no issues, highly recommend. You have to change it in the game file? You cannot change it here anymore? Okay. Bipozo is asking me on YouTube. I think more support gems should also support spectres. Yeah. Some support gems do not work on spectres, like Unleash, like Spell Cascade and so on. Especially those from Spellcaster. For Spellcasters, I think they can do more on those. There are quite some... on melee ones, you can still use like quite plenty of them on spectres. Okay, let's look a bit on this setup that I have here with the... Do I have a single rebrattle? No, I have 2 rebrattles. 5 Chaos Zealots, 2 Storm Mages. Storm Mages are the ones that actually apply the shock, and these guys apply electrocution. Someone was asking for spectres that can clear maps, and I think these ones are good ones. These ones are decent ones. And the visual clarity is not as messed up as for the Valguards. And they electrocute as well. They don't even electrocute. No, they managed to electrocute it just before it was dead. Why is he not moving where the minions are? The enemy. Oh no, he's going in that huge pack.
It's getting away.
No, he's not. I'm here.
fast.
Is this guy lightning resistant or something? No, it's crit resistant. Okay, he's electrocuted. Where is he?
Putting it down. Don't let up.
I mean, I think the Valgors do better on single targets still. But this is not bad by all means. What's going on with the minions? They keep resurrecting though. Where's my convocation? The problem with projectile minions is that their projectiles do not go down stairs or levels and so on.
Come on now. Let's end this.
No, I don't think you need a 4 link. You don't need 4 jumps. This is a 5 link actually. You can give up on something like shocks for supported skills do not expire on ignited enemies. This can go. And on this guy you can drop Master, for example. You have a bit less damage, but it still works. Or you can drop Electrocute. Electrocute is just if you really want an extra defensive layer. Because Electrocute, what does? It does a 5-second stun on yellows and bosses. It's more like a defensive layer than something necessary. I can just remove it, for example, and give him the Lightning Infusion for even more damage. No, Lightning Infusion should not work because it's for attacks. You can do Arcane Tempo, or you can do... what was the other one that is good for him? Maybe Wild Charge is also good, let's see. Ooh. I haven't tried with Wild Charge actually. Okay, Wild Charge, it's definitely working. Wild Charge is working on them. It spawns a lot more projectiles. What is Wild Charge doing? It's 20% chance to fire 8 additional projectiles. Okay, so Wild Charge is a very important gem for this guy. Yeah, they work fine with the Wild Charge, it seems. Wild Charge is always to be tested on anything that has projectiles, especially ones that inherently have more projectiles. Or they are working. Any Spectre or Minion that works fine with Scatter Shot might work very nice with Wild Charge as well. For example, on the Frost Mages, if you are playing Frost Mages minions, you want both of those as well for clearing. You want Scatter Shot and Wild Charge. No, this one, Wild Charge, is like maybe the most important gem on it for clearing. Okay, so now this one, maybe I need to test them on an even harder content, right? If I have the survivability. I think this one can be good. Look at all of those projectiles there. Faster projectile is more important than damage. Yeah, I also tried it with that and it's very nice, the acceleration, right? We can do that one instead of Master. Let's see. Oh no, they got their projectile stuck. Yeah, I know. I played also a bit of the Spark. Okay, they have some bugs though on the stairs. I think that this problem was also present for players, right? If you've played Spark, the Spark projectiles do not travel on different levels, so if there are stairs. That's a nasty bug though. Okay, I actually like these ones a lot. I don't know. Ramen X Roy, you think Master is better than Acceleration? No, I think Acceleration is very good for Spark. If it has more projectile speed, it means it will travel further and it can hit more distance enemies as well. And if they have like fast casting, they can also do... Maybe you can do Master as the last gem as well. Or you can do Arcane Tempo as well. These are very nice spectres in my opinion. These are good. These are some of the good ones. You can do maybe... No, I can't. If you remove Rebrattles and only have one Cleric and maybe one Storm Mage, you can do 6. Or can I do 6 right like this? Yeah. I can do 6 with one Skeletal Storm Mage and one Cleric, 2 Rebrattles. And also the Infernal Hound as well. Oh, what was that one? It was a Spectre of some sort. Priest of the Chalice. Let's add it here so it's not confusing anyone. Hypothermia. Master Expedition stuff. That's my expedition stuff. Now I'm really tempted on doing another expedition map. Maybe I'll find that guy. Monster elemental resistances. That's bad. Players have less cooldown recovery rate. I don't care that much about that one. Maybe I should also do... Where's the skill gems? Maybe I should do... Conductivity. I hate when it goes into... Goddamn. What are some of the curse support gems? Oh, I had hypothermia here. I was using ritualistic curse, cursed ground, increased magnitude. Let's have a curse up as well. Where's that thing? Let's have the conductivity up so it will be like more on par with what would you would have. Also the Storm Mage, does it apply? Why I don't have the... Okay, this is not ideal. I need to remove something and I need to add to him the... Exposure? Lightning exposure? On shocking an enemy. I think I can do it instead of the penetration, yeah, on the Storm Mage. Okay, so I have lightning exposure, I have conductivity. Let's add conductivity over here. On 2 buttons just to be sure. Let's do another map. Biposo, the problem for me is even with investment minion builds, all of them seem to so slow right now. The maps are huge and it's such a slog to finish, not to mention doing breaches. Yeah, some builds are slow, other builds are fast. It really depends what kind of power are you looking for, what is like your power fantasy, right? For me personally, I don't even care that the minion builds are slower compared to some Zuber or whatever. Jump to minion packs and so on. To enemy packs and do the map in 2 minutes. It's not my style. I don't care that it's slower. But breaches, it's frustrating to do breaches on. Why I cannot click on the map device, man? What the hell? Sesame Street Fighter. I take it that you have to go, so goodbye in that case. See you next stream tomorrow. And thanks for hanging around today as well. Okay, let's do Slick. We have Breach and Expedition. Let's do this one. Let's see how well this Spectre is doing in Breach as well. It's not the best Breach, so... Ooh, straight up. We have 2 John. Oh my god. I wasn't looking forward to playing another Spark build. Okay, where are my guys? Did they get stuck somewhere? Okay, let's kill these guys as well. And I'll start up the expedition. What is that one? Oh, it's a tarnished scarab. Crag Leaper, 30 spirit. Okay, let's do 2 John stuff. Let's see. No, I'm not doing anything. Can I? Okay. There's not enough flavor here. Immune to physical damage. Immune to cold damage. Immune to fire damage. What's up with all of these immunities over here? Whatever, let's hope this is enough. I'm not sure what is 2 John spawning. Let's find out. Okay, that was it. Yeah. Okay, it's spawning. Unearthed urchin. 30 spirit. Black Site Mercenary. Wait up, wasn't that one requested by a community member? No, it was Black Site Arbalist actually. So Tujan spawns those apparently. Alright. Oh no, the Black Site Arbalist. Not Mercenary. It's not the same thing, right? Let me just look in the spreadsheet a bit. Black Site Arbalist, yeah. There's a Mercenary and an Arbalist. So the Mercenary is 60 spirit, it costs 80 actually. Let's get it though, I really want to see this one as well. You have to summon one to be able to see the attacks and so on. Oh, he deals chaos damage because of my... yeah, because of my aura. Okay, whatever, let's finish the map, let's find the breach as well. I mean, I think I only find the breach and I close down the map and move over back to the LICH so I can finish campaign in that one as well. Let me read up the chat, because I was not looking at it. Draco says on YouTube, what passive skill tree do you recommend for minion builds? I'll answer, just let me read also the skill play. I'm messing around with Faridun Butchers at the moment. They seem nice if you want a big spectre that isn't slow. Ooh, okay. Faridun Butcher. What does he do though? It's 100 spirit cost though. It's from the Dreadnought. Okay, there is a note from Mark Boy. Mark Bio Boy. That says where is it? Faridun Butcher. Melee DPS Fizz hit. Took a 2-link gem into Cruel Jaman Ra with no support other than vulnerability and they shredded him. Seems like a great candidate for melee spectres. So it's in the Dreadnought Vanguard. It costs 100 and they do, what do they do? They have a basic attack that has quite a huge attack time. They have some movement skill on a 7-second cooldown. They have some kind of a leap, dash slam, cascade slam. Ooh, 100% more attack damage on this one. Alright, that doesn't look bad. I'll add it to the list though. Let's do it. Faridun Butcher. It will be on Sunday or Monday on the videos. Thanks for the suggestion. Skill play. Okay, now to answer Draco on YouTube. What passive skill tree do you recommend for minion builds? You should do just the usual. It depends if you're playing hardcore or softcore. Just start on the witch with the minion nodes and look for all the minion nodes you can find. You can do something like this if you want a bit of energy shield. You want a bit of survivability for the minions, you take up these nodes as well. Otherwise you can go straight up for the damage nodes. Take all the damage nodes, take this wheel over here with the spirit and the profane commander with the presence aura area of effect. You take these nodes as well, these ones are damage. No, this one is movement, attack and cast speed, which is pretty nice. This one is a lot of life for them, even though they have like a small downside, it doesn't matter. These ones are crit ones, the crit nodes. This is resistances, you want resistances as well for the later game. You take this entire wheel, you can drop this one if you think you don't need it anymore. If you're playing crit frost mages for example, you can drop this one later on if you don't want it. You want this one, this is a very strong defensive node. This wheel again, minions, as I said before. This is optional. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. There is 3 points to travel to it. It's optional. If you want, you can pick it up towards the end. Same with this part over here is optional. Only if you want or need it. You want this one for sure. Yeah, that's just the usual, nothing special. It's the same on the Lich. I'm doing quite a similar tree. I'm not doing anything different. I need to see when I reach the end game if I need more defensive stuff. And the defensive stuff I'm gonna invest by not adding this part, by not traveling through here, because I'm traveling directly up here. Not picking up maybe these parts as well, although it's pretty strong. This one, Theorycrafting, is quite strong. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see other chat, other messages. Marco Siqueira. I tested them, they don't use their attack. I think it's because of the nerf that Dreadnought suffered. Ooh, okay. Raman X-Roy asks me on Twitch chat, do you target specific mods and monsters when Spectre catching, or do you just get any with the name you're looking for? I'm trying to look also on the abilities that they do. The mods on them doesn't matter. You don't... when you Spectre them, it's not the same as taming the beast. It's not the same thing. You might want to use of Unholy Might and add chaos damage even for something like Valguard. Of course you want, yeah. This is a no-brainer for the Lich. Like, I'm not on the Lich now, but it's a no-brainer to pick up the added chaos damage even on the Valguard, because the Unholy Might is different than the one from PoE 1. It's based on all the damage, it doesn't matter what kind of damage it is. Bpozo asking on YouTube, does Minion area increase the Chaos Zealot Spark area? No, it doesn't. It's a projectile. It doesn't have an AoE tag on Spark. This is only a projectile, doesn't have any kind of AoE. It's like a projectile, it hits someone and then it dissipates, or it dissipates when it expires. You can also do like... where is that gem? You can do persistence for the projectile to last a bit longer. For example, with this one will last for 2.8 seconds. And with acceleration it means it will travel further. Does Minion area increase the Chaos Zealots for? Okay, other questions? Thoughts on 10 Spirit Terracotta Soldiers? I've seen some messages from people using them. There might be some niche builds that might use them already, but yeah, you can do volatility and Minion instability. You can do this Minion instability and Infernal Legion. Where is the Infernal Legion? I have it on. Yeah, and Infernal Legion. You can try and see how it works. I'm not a big fan of having like 40 of the Terracotta Soldiers moving very slowly. I've seen people that have Spectres with auras. I don't know how. Raman X-Roy is saying this on Twitch. I think you might confuse them with the companions. I don't think there are any Spectres that have auras though. And another question, best crit Spectre from Raman? I don't know. I suppose the ones that have a cold spell, because usually the cold spells, you see, no, this is lightning spell. This one has 18% critical hit chance, and for the players usually the cold spells have a base of 15% or something crit chance. So I would assume the cold spell minions have a higher crit chance as well. Bpozo says for some reason Infernal Legion is kinda bugged with Terracotta Soldiers on YouTube, this comment. Yeah, most likely there are still a lot of bugs. And Marco on YouTube, by the way, this is just something interesting. The death grenades on Valgord is not part of their attack. They are suicide units. Ah, okay, so it should be like a on death effect, and it's bugged maybe. I don't know. I'm not using them though. I don't like it. I don't like the performance getting destroyed, and the fact that you cannot see anything on the screen. Okay, this one will be, I guess, in here with the others. Okay, let's find the breach. Let's see how these 6 Chaos Zealots deal with the breach. Oh, this one has an invulnerability aura. He got stunned though.
Is my power to wield.
Yeah, these are blue mobs, that's why it takes a bit longer. Logan Harris, when I Spectre Terracotta Soldier, it says 30 Spirit. Yeah, as Bipozo answered to your lore on the chat, some have multiple variants and multiple costs. For example, even the ones that I'm using now cost 60 Spirit, there is a Chaos Zealot with 50 Spirit and so on. Yeah, they get stuck in Wisdom sometimes if you move too fast. That's why you don't see a lot of sparks. At some point there's like no sparks anymore. And they have 2 different abilities that cast spark. One of them is hand casting them, like they are casting like a player would cast it, and another one they have cast on, I don't know, they drop like a lightning bolt and it casts some projectile from that lightning bolt. This is the Chaos Zealot that costs 60 Spirit and casts Spark. You need to be careful when you are hunting for it inside the Trial of Chaos. You need to look specifically for it to cast the lightning bolt as you are fighting them, because there are multiple variants. I think there are like 3 to 4 variants of this Spectre, and you can only find it in Trial of Chaos while doing the floors. You are doing like some of the floors and you will find it, maybe even in the first room as you enter. Summer led just before on YouTube said I'm leveling a summoner Acolyte of Chayula, playing fetch quest with remnants for the boys. Ooh, you can actually do remnants for minions. That's interesting. Skill play. I think ultimately for pure mapping, GTO feel good. Available option is a 50 Spirit melee Spectre and Despair, scaling AoE and taking Chaos Explosion, Leech Ascendancy. Yeah, that one is also nice. Skill play, that's true. You can also do that as well. You can do like Despair Blasphemy, right? I think it works with Blasphemy curses as well. It should work, right? And at the same time, skill play, we do have this beautiful where are they? Rib rattles that cast Despair. Logan Harris says, I was trying the ones at Halani Gates. I bet it's the ones down in the shrine. Thanks. Marcos Equator, that's actually really smart. I think he meant for skill player, right? Someone led, there's a new spot for remnants where they apply to allies in your presence instead. Ooh, nice one. Do I have a support gem to check? No, I don't. And that and magnetism that increases the range. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I still haven't had enough time to delve into all the gems, all the combination possible. I'm still like fully focused on the basic stuff for the spectres, and then I will get to also do more theory crafting on the... And it's also very nice that actually now there's like a community around this project that does a lot of the theory crafting. I don't have to do it all alone. I mean, this is fun. I think these spectres can be fun even later on in the game, if you scale them properly. What level gem are they? Level 18, I guess. Yeah, it's level 18. And I don't have like a lot of skill levels on this one. It's +6 only. Because my amulet doesn't have any +2 level of minions. Okay, some of them are stuck once again. Ooh, this is the bridge. Okay, let's have everyone ready for the bridge. Ooh, I don't have a bind spectre ready. It that shreds? Do I have it that shreds? No, I don't have it that shreds. That one sounds interesting. Okay, we got another spectre. Okay. Map complete. Boom. Let me read the chat once again. Sparkling, where I was left off. I'm trying to figure out. Exceed was asking me which spectre are this one. Did I answer that one before? I did. Yeah. Do rings scale minion damage? Example, if I do increase chaos damage ring, the spectres get that buff. No, Raman, X-Roy, no, they don't. It's a question on Twitch. They don't get chaos damage. They only get minion damage. Marcos Equera, but Darkness Remnant does absolutely nothing alone. They need the Ascendancy bonus for chaos damage. Draco says, not minion related, but what do you think of Soulless Form with Eldritch Battery and Mind Over Matter for super high defense? What is Soulless Form? The one from the LICH, right? That's pretty nice, yeah. That's actually a nice defensive layer, I guess. Soulless Form is a nice defensive layer even by itself. Does like a 10% damage reduction by itself. He was boited. I really wish we could bind the sand spirits in Lost City. They look cool and cost 60 spirit, but they despawn faster than the bind animation. Okay, that's most likely a bug that will be fixed. I don't think those are good actually, the sand spirits. I do recall they are quite annoying. when you're fighting them inside the Trial of the Sekemo. Exceed on YouTube. What do you think is the best nodes for Leech Ascendancy? I'm trying to decide between the Curses Explode and the Chaos Damage with Mana Regen. You want the Chaos Damage with Mana Regen first. It's very good. The Curses Explode, you can take the third Ascendancy trial. Sommerled, Marco Siqueira running that curling behead on Skelly Warriors like you suggested yesterday. Pretty fun so far. Marco Siqueira also says, it that controls cast some form of firewall. I still need to check them. I think I have them ready over here. So yeah, I have them over here. So I'll try these ones in the next batch. Vahli, I think spirits might be terrible, but I think they look cool. Yeah, that's an honest thing to think. Sommerled, I haven't went to the last room of the Trial of the Sekemos. Maybe I can go and get some of those spectres. Okay, that's it for this character. I'm going back on the Lich. Let's do a bit of the Lich as well. This guy is mostly for getting spectres, right? Until I get the Lich in the right spot as well. I don't know why I'm still getting loot on this guy. I shouldn't pick up stuff. Yeah, so these are spectres that I still need to record. I got them there on the list to do. I need to record the tomorrow maybe, or the day after tomorrow. These are the ones ready for the next batch of catching spectres. And these are the ones that I bound. Some of them I have unbounded, the ones that I thought they are not interesting to do anymore. But I'll try to keep a copy of each spectre if I can. Only thing is, this will be the ones that get disenchanted and they keep on changing. Okay. There's one that spawned dozens of Sommerled says on YouTube, there's one that spawned dozens of projectiles with low cooldown. I don't know if it's spectrable, you know, the attack like the boss in Dark Tree Zone. Right before you go in the pass to fight the wall. I'm not sure I remember which boss. Right before you go in the past to fight the wall. Oh, the one in the Temple of Kopek, you mean? That guy Ketso something. And Draco is asking afterwards in YouTube, what's a good tank spectre for campaign? Gargoyle Demon is super tanky but never aggros. Do you know a better one? I think none of the spectres are able to aggro. Maybe you want that big thing in Act 2 in Spires of the Shard that jumps the vulture. There is like a huge vulture that has high HP and leaps into the enemy. Maybe that's how that one can get aggro, but it costs 120 spirit, I guess. The touch of Kopek. Yeah, that's funny though. The touch of Copic. Let me drink some water. Let's get back on the LICH. SSF. I do want to play hardcore on the Dawn of the Hunt as well at some point. After I'm done with the LICH, after I do like most of the things that I wanna do on this LICH, the way I'm actually continuing the game is by playing on hardcore SSF. That's how I usually challenge myself towards the end of the leagues. I start on SSF and then I transition into hardcore SSF as I learn the game, I see all the mechanics, I know how to deal with most of the stuff. I'm quite sleepy already. Long week. It's been a long week. Okay, and I have a... Hey, what gem was that one? Oh, the enormity. Why is enormity bugged? What the hell? Do I need to actually read it? Oh, there is a reservation multiplier of 130% and then an additional reservation of 10 spirit. It's not bugged, that's how it's supposed to be. But it's bad though, they need to nerf this one. I mean, they need to buff it in the way that it doesn't reserve this much. Otherwise, nobody will use it. I don't know if anyone is using this one. Are you guys using enormity on anything? It feels like not worth it. Exceed, I want on YouTube. I want to thank you for making all the videos for the Spectres. I hope we can find a really strong one soon. Yeah, me too. I think we still found like some decent ones. Not great ones though. The Frost Mage is so good though. Do I change to Frost Mage right now on this character and just cruise to the rest of the campaign? No, let's continue on with the same. What support gems do I have here? Whoa. Brutality, Conduction, considered casting. Control, Destruction. Why do I have two of these? Let's break one. Crazed Minions. Enormity. Envenom. Let's do Envenom on the Fire Infusion. Heavy Swing. Oh, I do have some support gems. What the hell? Why am I not using those? Yeah, I wanna destroy one of this one. Okay, so I want to do meat shield, I think, on these guys instead of last gasp. These guys don't deal any damage, so it's fine. They take less damage, so he doesn't die. Summer Lead. Oh, would it work on something like that volley from Tactician? Was it some gem that I was looking at? Let's give him Envenom, the heavy punching, the poisoned enemies. 50% chance to poison. He doesn't need last gasp though. Maybe I give him heavy swing. Let's give him heavy swing so he deals more damage. He only has 10% attack speed penalty with martial tempo as well.
Is a form of
Meat shield good on pain offering? I think so. Yeah. I think it should work fine. Is last gap usable on the pain offering? No. Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's use the meat shield on pain offering instead. So it lives longer. That's a good idea. Because this one doesn't die that easily. I can do last gasp on him. And venom is useless though. I'll hold on to the Joloro. Am I lucky to get like a new amulet with +2 level of minions? I don't think so. I kinda hate that I have to do flame wall command gas arrow. Or let's just do something different now. Can I see the uncut? I do have the level 14 gem here. I'll wait for level 14 and I'll switch to frost mages or no. I'll switch to storm mages actually. Until I get into later maps. I'll switch to storm mages and then maybe I'll also get those spark boys on this character as well. I think spark is nice for this guy as well. Or unholy might. 30% extra chaos damage on all those projectiles will be pretty damn good. Oh, a rattling scepter. Is it good? Quadrilla. I remember Quadrilla was one of the first ones that I've tried as a Spectre. It was pretty cool. I still think it's pretty cool. Wait up, someone was asking of a tank that does well. Maybe Quadrilla is also a good option for a tank. Because he jumps straight up into the thick of it. That's what you want basically in the tank in PoE2. Because there is no taunt as far as I'm aware. Maybe some monkey has it, like some ape. Primal ape or something, primal something. But they don't use it, they use it while outside of combat. Kinda stupid though. Yeah, the monkey. This one actually, the feral. This guy, Alpha Primate. This guy has taunt. The Alpha Primate. I think I did the video today. And he just doesn't taunt. He taunts after he does his melee attacks and kills the targets. He basically taunts the dead body of your enemies. Okay, as I do level 58, I think I'll switch to the storm mages and that's it. Let's take the waypoint here. Do I do venom crypts straight away? I think I can do them straight away.
Poison tongues slither through ancient graves. I love them.
What is this? Entwined Hulk? It's a bit slow though. It's a very slow moving enemy. I suppose it's the same as a Spectre. Leader Spectre. This one also might be interesting. He has quite a low range though. Oh, that speed. He's like a pseudo range character. Oh, scorpion monkeys. 40 spirit. This is only 40 spirit though. Regoso, the spitters in Venom Crypts are pretty good. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not a big fan of poison minions because of the fact how poison scales. And the fact that you need multiple stacks. I think you can do like corrosion on them as well, or not corrosion, and there is another poison gem that lets you do like 2 stacks, but reduces the duration, I guess. This one seems pretty bad, the Hulk. Maybe he has like high regen or something. Who named this one as a gladiatorial helm? Is that like a vocabulary word? Gladiatorial? What are these monkeys doing though? I can't see because they are dying. They are dying too fast.
Another corpse to serve me.
I'm pretty sure he's not here as close as this one. But just to be sure, I don't want to do any backtracking, so... Suppose the rotted rat is not something worth taking. Yeah, but is it used as a gladiatorial helm? Gladiatorial? I haven't heard this word ever. Gladiatorial. I can't even imagine the context, like... Isn't it enough to say gladiator helmet, not gladiatorial? Oh, gladiatorial combat. But why not gladiator combat? Why gladiatorial? Oh, okay. Wait up. Gladiatorial. Is that the name here? Okay, so it's a typo in the name, that's why it's confusing for me as well. It's not gladiatoral, it's gladiatorial. Gladiatorial. As a good old ChatGPT points out over here. Jumanji 69 with the history buff lessons. Yeah. Murmilo helmet. Mirmilon. Are those like from the Macedonian army? The Mirmilon? Were those the Macedonian, or who were the Mirmilon? Or like some Greek tribes? Okay, you say the museum has a replica of a gladiatorial helmet used in ancient Roman arenas. Murmilo. Let me know if you want details on specific types of gladiator helmets. Murmilo. Please. Classic tanky and one of the most iconic Roman gladiator types. But to see, okay. Bruiser class of the arena. Large crested helmet with a full face guard and grill-like visor. Often had a high-ridged crest made of horsehair or feathers, meant to look impressive and maybe even a bit intimidating. Is that chest gear just for campaign, or you gonna use it endgame? Let's close the side track. No, I'm gonna use it up until I can get a better chest piece. Even in the endgame, why not? I don't mind the downside for the no inherent bonus from intelligence. And it has 100 spirit and 14% LA resist. It's fun. It's a really nice chest piece. Mirmilon. Ah, no. You don't have to use Withering Presence. It's only 30 spirit. I'm using it because I just want to have some extra chaos damage. You don't have to use it. It's just like my quirk. It's not ideal though. Maybe it's not even needed. But whatever. I'm using it. Maybe you can do like those stacks, the Wither stacks with the Wither support or something instead. Okay, we actually got another. Let's use this one. Oh, I cannot. I need 133 int. Oh my god. I'll have 125. Okay, well, is it over there? Did I just went past the entrance there? Now I'm turning back. I'm turning back because I don't want to turn back from back there. There is a checkpoint there though. Oh, wait up. Okay, more history. Let's find out. Achilles dudes are myrmidons, not myrmidons, my bad. Myrmidons are the gladiators symbolizing fish. And the Retiarus, gladiator with net and trident, was the one symbolizing the fisherman. Most iconic duel in gladiatorial fights. Oh no, what the hell is this? Okay, dude. Didn't they fix this area? Didn't they say they will fix the area? Maybe it's over here. God damn it. What do I do here? Do I go to the checkpoint? Do I go back here? Where is it? Is it here? Is it down here? I think it's here, right? It's not here. I'm pretty sure it's not here. In a way, Summerled says on YouTube, in a way Minion players talking about gladiatorial combatants fits pretty perfectly, especially if it's a tactician maybe, or the Gemling Legionnaire. You can play a tactician Minion build quite easily, and also Legionnaire, a Gemling Legionnaire Minion build that can also have companions in it. I think I'll do that one next character. It will be Gemling Legionnaire. Not Tactician. Maybe Tactician, why not? You can also do Smith or Kitava, I guess, with some... with the weapons, with the animate weapon skill he has. I don't know if it counts as a minion, but it's pretty fun. Oh, come on, man. Companion that could be socketed with crossbow gems. I don't even know how to play the companions, and can you socket gems into them? Isn't like a persistent aura buff? Can you do like more damage, more life and minion stuff on them, or you can do just some basic jumps? Don't tell me it was over there. Ooh, a support gem level 3. Let's take that one. What else do I still need? I can do mobility now on a shield if I want, but I don't need it. I'll hold on to the gem though. The Raw is considered a buff, companions are minions. I mean, companions, are they minions though? Or they're a bit different?
Ready to hunt. Losing it.
Yeah, I don't care about that one. I'm not gonna chase it. Okay, this is some bullshit. It's not on the side, man. What the hell? It's over here. Can I go through the middle? I'm spending like half an hour in a zone. What the hell is this, man? Did I pick it up or no? I didn't. Yeah, companions are tagged as minions. Nice, nice. says Somerled on YouTube. Nefarious says on Twitch how LICH is compared to Infernalist for minion build. I think LICH is stronger. Especially in terms of like damage numbers. The Infernalist can summon more of the spectres because of the passive here. On this side that they have the Beard's Will that reserves 25% of your life, but every 8 of your max life gives you spirit. So you can get quite reliably to like plus 100 spirit. That's pretty nice for the Infernalist, but that's pretty much all that it does for minions now. And of course the doggo, the companion, the Infernal Hound. But that's not especially strong. LICH, however, this is very strong, the Unholy Might, and it also has the explosions. And you can do some Despair Blasphemy explosions with melee minions. Or with, I don't know, a lot of combinations can be done. And not only with this one, you also have this. This is very strong because at some point you will get a very nice jewel. And if you place it in here, it will be double strength. Crit hit chance for minions. Raman X Roy is asking this one on Twitch. I think it's good to have. Like, why not? Crit is nice. It's a nice stat. Where do I have it? These guys don't have any crit, I think. I don't have any crit chance on the LICH. It really depends on the build. On the Infernalist I do have crit chance. I did manage to invest into the crit nodes over here. Also on this part you have some crit nodes. I think crit is more important when you're min-maxing and later on in the end game, rather than at the beginning of the game. Summerlad, they removed the Infernal Hound's damage reduction, that's a big hit. I mean, it's half, because you can still put the loyalty support gem in it, which gives you 10% damage being redirected to him. It's still something, like 10% is not zero. If I'm going to do Eternal Life on the LICH, I need to see how I fare in the late game. I'd rather not do it actually. If I really don't survive and I do need it, I'll pick it up. Otherwise my next point will be the Rapture the Soul, because I want to play around with more spectres that are melee and I can use the... Then I can use Despair. And I want them to explode. I think this will be nice for clearing. This is basically the melee splash for minions. Yeah, Rapture the Soul, 33%. A quarter of their maximum life as chaos damage is quite consistent. Especially if you're using Despair, Blasphemy or something like that. Or you're using the... Where are the boys? The Ribrattles. They already have one that with Despair, and that one shows up quite often. Okay, this is a difficult one, but I think it's the Chaos Resistance, right? Also 5 toll attributes is pretty strong. What do you guys prefer on this reward here? Exceed on YouTube is asking me, are the 4 points you have the best order to go for LICH Ascendancy? In my opinion, yes. If you're going minions, if you're using minions, that's for sure the best order. Always Chaos Res for me. This one is pretty good. Like, it lets you like... I mean, in the end you don't need this one anymore. But maybe you need a Chaos Res. This is shit. It's just between these two. No, I haven't said that I'm skipping it. I might still take the Phylactery gem. But you need a good jewel for it. It's not worth it to pick it up if you don't have a good jewel, alright? This will be the 4th Ascendancy points that I add. I will not pick up this one. I'll not pick up this one either. So at the fourth, I am torn between this, Eternal Life, Blackened Heart can be good. However, I don't know. And this one is maybe important, but not so much. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. Chaos Resist is easy to fix as a leech. What do you mean? With the dual socket or how? Is it something that I missed somewhere around here? With the phylactery, maybe, yeah, you can get a Chaos Resist dual. However, it's pretty hard to get Chaos Resist compared to the other ones. Even this one is like only 7%, right? The Soul Core. Maybe you can get better Soul Cores later on. I do need int now. I need 133 int for the level 14 gem. Let's disenchant some stuff. Do I wanna craft this one? I don't think I get anything good out of it though. I don't wanna waste my alcohol.
What do you need? Don't drink the water.
Do I need to socket something? No. Yeah, I'll hold on to these ones for now. Reset Gem Spectre arrived, asks Yao Mayumi on YouTube. Yeah, it did arrive. It arrived yesterday. In the last patch. Like, not yesterday, 20 hours ago or something. Nefarious, I guess I'm respecting to Lich then. Seems like Lich Minion is on steroid. Yeah, the Lich is pretty nice with this one. With the Necromantic Conduit. But you need both of this one. In order to sustain the max mana per second, you need this one as well. Or else you would want to pick up the mana regen here. And there is something else around the start. There is this one as well. So you want to pick up these nodes at the start if you want to pick up the Unholy Might the first time around. Raman X-Roy is asking me on Twitch, do you feel the need to spec into ES or how does your survivability work? I haven't thought about it just yet. I plan to go full glass cannon into the late game, and as soon as I hit any kind of walls, as soon as I'm getting one-shotted or something like that, I'll try and fix it. Mainly I want to fix my resistances, I want to be resist capped. That's one thing. I am going to pick this one. This one is always good to pick up, by the way. I'm gonna go here and pick up the white barrier. Maybe some of these ones around here as well. But this one is for sure getting picked up, so I will have somewhere around 50 something block chance. That's one of the defensive layers. And yeah, maybe some energy shield or maybe Mind Over Matter because of the... Because this one works pretty damn well. Where is it? The passive? I get confused. This one is very nice. The soulless form. And you can do Mind Over Matter pretty nice with it. Let's go into the other questions. Sven Christian asking me on YouTube, any conclusion yet as to which are the best spectres so far? Still pure Valguards? Yeah, those are the best spectres so far, the Valguards. I don't know of anything that even gets close to that power. They're very strong. Mayumi asks me on YouTube, what do you do to reset? What do you mean to reset? Like to do more, to do other points? You go to this NPC, like the hooded one, and say refund passives, and then you refund passives. You click on them, you pay some gold, and you can respec into something else. It does cost quite a lot of gold the higher level you are. SBG247 on YouTube. Hi, is there a way to lower Spectre spirit cost? Yes, there are several ways actually. Let's get through them. One of the ways is over here. Lord of Horrors. Minions have 12% reduced reservation. Another way is to use the quality currency. I don't have one, but it's this one, the gem cutter. You use this one on the Spectre gem, on the Spectre skill gem, and it will be a further 10% reduced cost. And then other reduction, I'm not sure if there's any other reduction except the ones from the unique boots, Bones of Uller, which only apply to skeletal specters. Exceed on YouTube. Another question, is the wheel with Restless Dead and Growing Swarm worth the points? Yes. yes. This is worth the points. This is 30% increased damage. Area of effect is very nice. Increased cooldown recovery rate, it really depends if you are using any minions that use like for example command gas arrow, or if they have cooldown or their abilities in case they are specters. So it's pretty nice. And you want to travel. The travel points are 10% increased damage, is nice. This one is also nice because minions keep on dying at some point. I'm taking it, I don't mind taking this one all the time. And Crystalline Flash, you want it of course. Ramen X-Roy is asking me on the Twitch chat. Okay, also amulet allocation ideas. I suppose you mean the one that you get from Delirium, right? And you do what it's called? What is that called? I don't see it just yet. You have those the currency that is compared to oil in PoE1, right? I think you can get if you are playing crit, you can get Deadly Swarm on the amulet. Or there is like another basic one that has a minion damage 25%. Is it still down here somewhere? Is it only down here? There was one with minion damage down here somewhere. I don't see it anymore, they removed it. There was a generic one with 25% minion damage that you could do. But you need to look more further, I don't know. Deadly Swarm is good because you don't want to use 3 travel points to get there, in my opinion. Or you can do flesh crafting as well, if you want more defenses on them. This is pretty damn nice. Summerlad says Val reskin arsonist guards. Yeah. Better arsonists. Babbling 5th Soul on YouTube. Hello, thank you for Intel. GG. Thanks. The wheel S tier. I suppose we were talking about the wheel here. Yeah, it's S tier. Benji asking, is having a shield better than unique mace that gives minion levels? No. I think you want the unique mace. If you have it, you can respect out of the shield nodes and just use that one, but you will be more squishier. Shield skill points is weak. One scepter is nice. Yeah, that's true. If you're playing hardcore, maybe you want the shield still. And if you're doing this point over here, you get towards 50 something percent block chance. If you have increased block chance on the shield as well. Why would you use the wand scepter though? Bubbling 5th soul. Is there a wand that is worth using for the minion builds? I thought there is like a scepter and a mace that you can use. Actually, there is like a mace that gives you like +3 to minions or something like that. I think that was the one that Benji was asking. The combo. And that combo, for sure, that one you want to... You can give up on the shield for that one. For +3 to minions. I'm not sure if you can get on wands +2 minions. You cannot. There's also this one, but this is for a different build, right? And it's a scepter, it's not a mace. Can you do like... I don't have a unique mace to check. You can do like mace and scepter. No, I cannot equip it though. I can keep this one. Ooh, this shield is pretty nice. I'm losing 9 dex though. If I'm losing 9 dex, it means I cannot use this helmet, and this helmet gives me 2 level overall minions. But maybe I'll get a regal dex. No, I already have int on it. Let's try and slam it. Let's use a regal at least and see what it gives us, and if it's good, I'll slam it. That was bad. It will prioritize a suffix though, if I do slam it. But maybe I wanna slam this ring instead. Ooh, I got 329 accuracy rating. That's kinda useless. You can mace main hand and scepter off hand. Yes. This is a message from Varley on YouTube. Yeah, nice. What's going on? Okay, so I was doing the jungle ruins, right? Maybe it's all expired now because I spent so much time in the city. I'll go again. We go again. Yeah, it's expired. We need to search for the big monkey here. The one that gives you 2 passive points. And then to the entrance to the infested barrens. I think that's the next area. Big boy. Ooh, a sapphire. This is potentially good, right? Increase field build up, increase the effect of wither. That's kinda bad. Gwendolyn, what are you selling me? 23 dex. Ooh. This one doesn't have movement speed though. It has 2 open prefixes. I'm buying this one. I want to slam this one.
You'll never guess where I found that.
I don't wanna know. Oh, this one gives me 10 int though. Yikes. Kinda hate the fact that you keep having problem with attributes. You have to balance them. I only have problems because I had to spec into dexterity. Otherwise I would have plenty of int. Harambe, yeah, I'm finding Harambe. I'm looking for him. Where is Harambe though? The mana regen is so crazy though. Do I still have the one that eats up some of my mana to heal me? Yeah.
Obey me.
You are welcome, SBJ 247. Where is Harambe? I can see like this might be his arena. Over here. Yeah.
One incoming.
No! I dodged that one. Quick feet. Quick feet again. You cannot hit me.
Best dodge that.
Yo, but these guys are maiming my entire army. I have to clean up first. Rip Bozo. Luckily I'm not playing hardcore. No!
What an impressive beast. This jungle produces fire.
Okay, what do I wanna take? I take the damage first and then I'll go for the resist and then for the life.
Servants.
Yeah, another one bites the monkey. F. Yeah. Press F to pay respects. Never. Can you guys imagine that scene from Call of Duty will never leave the internet anymore? The press F to pay respects. Such an iconic scene though. It became a meme.
Bugs and insects. Delicious.
Also, Jumanji 69, you are supposed to do like an F, like not a capital F. Because if you use capital F, it doesn't look like a cross. If you use like a lowercase f, it does look like a cross. Halil Ibrahim Ilmaz also with an F. Alright. Shit happens. That's why I'm not playing the beginning of the leagues on hardcore. Ooh, I got an orb of chance. What is the orb of chance going to give me? I'm gonna do it! There's no item. There is no unique items for this one, so it didn't eat up the orb of chance. There is lore behind the F then. Yeah. There is. Do I ask ChatGPT? Let's see, does he know? Let's ask him to explain. Can you explain the lore behind press F to pay respects? Let's see, I was right. The origin is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Is it fine? You can see it? You can see it, right? from a scene early in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare during a mission called Atlas. In it, the protagonist attends a funeral for a fallen comrade. The game shifts into a semi-interactive cutscene where you're prompted to press F to pay respects as you approach the casket. On console, it was press X instead of F. Oh my god. However, players found the idea of assigning a funeral gesture to a key press to be unintentionally hilarious. Okay, give a second. Mocking it, people began typing F in chat during sad moments on Twitch, Reddit or Discord. Cultural evolution. He doesn't say anything about F being lowercase. What about F being lowercase in this context, symbolizing a funeral cross or something? Is it? Yeah, it's just like a side question. Yeah, I'm kind of leading him. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I was kind of leading the GPT into that one. He tends to please you too much, in my opinion. That's sometimes you want to force the ChatGPT to, you want to ask him a question differently. So you are telling him clearly that you don't want to be pleased. You want to know the, like, just say it how it is. He has a way to like try and please the user. And I think that's detrimental for the large language model. Jumanji on Twitch. The game was good though. You're losing your arm and your best friend in that first mission. Then you also have to press F. And Summerlad says on YouTube, I prefer using Claude personally. Lately I've been using the one on X, Grok. I think that one is also pretty nice because it doesn't have a lot of the breaks and sweeteners added. It's a lot more like concise and on point. Ah, okay. Talk to it with concise answers and it won't try to glaze you. I think you can also say to ChatGPT, please from now on remember to talk to me with concise answers, and he will remember if you enable that one. I guess, maybe. Maybe he is that smart yet. The 4.0e or whatever is the latest iteration. I'm not using like a paid version of ChatGPT. I'm just using the free one. And usually I'm not getting to the limit on... oh, this is the Azak. I'll come back. Oh, I get 40 spirit now in the Azak Bog. You get 40 spirit in Azak Bog from the campaign on Act 3 crawl. Okay, now I'm getting the all race. How am I looking with the resistances now? 40%. It's 40%, and then when we get up here we will get 48. What's that? 48 is 56, and then another 22. Do we cap with this one? No, we need another one. We need maybe this one as well, and we are capped. Yeah. Coalescent answers. Holy. Okay, where's the goddamn entrance to the other area though? I think I start to get a bit too much damage on my character.
Rather colourful here, but deadly.
Oh, I have this one as well.
I suppose it's all right.
Is there a waypoint here? Nice. I go to Azakbog now. Let's go and get that out of the way.
You are fine, big dog.
How much time slash play do I have on this one? Oh my god. 25 hours almost. Maybe 2 hours of that one is AFK, staying and doing stuff. It's still a long campaign though. Can I not get light stun so often, please? I think the next points that I'm gonna use on the 3, it will be in intelligence, and then I'll wait for the health ones. I'll do these ones later on. The next 2 points I'm gonna try and travel, I think through here. Do I? Or up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. No, I go up here. This is useless. Do not get baited into picking up this cluster over here. This is not useful at all. Maybe only the minion physical damage ones are okay, but you don't want to use the travel points and this 10% life to get to the resistances are also kinda niche. Maybe work on some builds, but not on all of them. Do not get baited. Barracuda. Oh, is this a boss fight already? I'll take it. Aktak Pukta.
A stick. You're embarrassing us as that witch.
Yo, don't kill me. I never died on this boss, what the hell? Am I really that weak without investing into any defensive layers? Yo, that one can kill me.
You crossed the line. It was deserved. I draw the line at children.
Okay, that's pretty damn nice now. I can do another sniper or another heavy infantry. Let's do another heavy infantry. Or it's better. 2 clerics and 2 rebuttals. Jumanji 69 on Twitch. Ignaduk is awesome. Indeed, she is. I really like this fight as well. And the lore behind it and what she does over there. And that invented language as well. Frozen one.
Witches like her give the sisterhood a bad name.
How can
I have 330 spirit. That's nice. Do I wanna do something with the orb of chance?
Anything catch your eye? Just not die of thirst. Don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water. Maybe these are maybe craft. Where do I have the charms? Let's add this one's over here. Oh, this is my first waystone actually. Where's my maps? Is this the maps? Yeah. Charge when you kill an enemy. That's bullshit though.
Here to help. Bye-bye.
Hello Swanson6. Follow me on Twitch. Thank you. I'll get to your question right now, just a moment. Why is Nefarious asking on Twitch, why is Rebrattle not casting any aura? Did I bind the wrong one? Most likely you did. If you didn't bind the one in Raytorn, then you bind the wrong one. The one in Mastodon Badlands, it doesn't have a curse. Summerled, goodbye, see you next time. Thank you for being around. Lightless Souls on YouTube. Yo, going Lich for Immortal and Holy Might. Immortal. Is there something about immortality here? I do go for Unholy Might for sure. I'm not going for Eternal Life, if you mean that one. Svanson. Hi, thanks for the vids by the way. I started playing the melee minions you had in your top 5 vid, lol, they're pretty fun. You mean these ones, like the Faridun heavy infantry? I still have them, I'm still using them. At least one of them, at least. Just for fun. I think if you invest in it and you do like 3 sockets and you do only heavy infantry, they can do pretty well. I need 10 more int for the level 14 upgrade. However, the time is getting quite late for me. I do want to also answer some of the YouTube comments that I have left off unanswered since the morning. At least not since the morning, since I've uploaded a batch of 10 today. I do want to answer those as well and then get to sleep. So I'll be back with the stream tomorrow evening. We'll continue with this character until we finish. I think tomorrow evening we'll get into maps. Finally on the LICH. So yeah, that would be pretty fun content. We will start playing more with the spectres as soon as we get into maps and we can get better spirit gear and so on. You need quite a lot of spirit in order to make the spectres work. Raman X Roy with a new tech he found on Twitch. Bind, punch to left click and shield block to right click. Every time you punch or block, your spectre spawn right on you. Punch? But why do you have to bind the punch on? Do you need punch? I always have ray shield on my mouse one. Let's find out. So if I do punch, should what? Oh no, that's weapon swap. That's why. Ramen Exile. That's because if you want to punch, you need to do like weapon swap. It switches your look. If I punch, it switches to the second. And on that weapon set, I don't have the spectres. Yeah, maybe you can exploit this one a bit like as if you would have a convocation. But this is only the weapon swap tech basically, you don't need this one, you can just... If you want to do this one, you can also do like on mouse 4 for example, I can do weapon swap and it will do the same thing. That's what I was using on my other character that was using the weapon swap tech. You don't need to punch though. So look what you can do as well. I have a raise shield on this weapon set, right? On my character, I have it on this. On the second set I have nothing. So I can do mouse 4, I can go in option and put on mouse 4. This would be very easy for me to do. I can do on mouse 4. Where is the mouse 4? Where is the weapon swap? I can do mouse 4. So here what you can do weapon swap. Oh, you cannot do weapon swap if you don't have a second weapon set. Okay, so you can do... Oh shit, you can only do it with mouse 1. Okay, but you can still do what I said if you have something on the weapon set, right? Can I do like a tower shield at least? No. Let me equip something on the other. Oh. Okay, I don't like this tech though. I'm not used on not having my ray shield on mouse 1. Wait up. Where is middle mouse? No, I'm changing this back. No, but I'm pretty sure you can do the same tag with the weapon swap. You only need something else on the weapon swap. Swanson says on Twitch, Valek's Corriator looks awesome. Indeed, they look awesome as well. I agree with that. I think they will be good if you are doing like Rapture the Soul. I think someone mentioned in the chat earlier today that the way you do like melee minions that don't have AoE is to play Leech. You use Rapture the Soul and you also use a Blasphemy, or you just use Despair on the minions, on the enemies. And then that will be the melee splash of the melee minions that don't have AoE, like the Excoriator. Tsuyu asking me on the YouTube channel, have you tried Rune Knights from Expedition? I don't recall if I did. Let me just check the sheet just quickly. No, I haven't tried them just yet. Someone is saying here in the comments on the Rune Knight case from the expeditions. Let's see, any map here. We can resolve this one. And then he's saying that he has bad visual clarity and yet very bad damage. Good move speed and looks cool. That's about all it has going for it. Okay, I can copy this one here. No, I haven't tried it yet. I can try it. I can add it to the list here. So what was it? The Rune Knight. Right. I added that one as well to the list. I can try it and see. Virtuitea asking me on YouTube, do you prefer Infernalist or Leech for minion builds? At the moment I think Leech is the fresh ascendancy. It has more damage. I prefer Leech for now. At least on SSF. If I play hardcore, maybe I'll go for the Infernalist once again. Okay. Marco says Rune Knights are the same mob from Period 1. Just a bit better animations. They apply blind and have big AoE. Their visibility is worse than Valgor. Oh no, that's horrible. And Raman X Roy says, you know those Chaos Suicide Bomber grunts? I wonder how those would work. Very disturbed on YouTube. Please try Pyromushroom Cultivator from Apex of Field. I think I tried it already. Cultivator. I think I tried it, but it's not yet recorded. I tried it on this character actually, on the Leech, yesterday on the stream. It's not yet, it doesn't have a corresponding video just yet, so I have to do it. I'll do it, let's add that one as well. So it was requested several times. Pyromushroom Cultivator. It will most likely come after the weekend, so in the batch for Monday or something. And to answer your question, Raman X-Roy, I don't know what minions you're referring to. You can leave a message, I'll read it. However, I do need to close out the stream. It's been about 4 hours that I played because I closed the previous stream. I had to restart it. I'm done with today. I'm quite tired. I still need to answer some of the comments. I still need to prepare some of the videos for tomorrow, so it's everything ready, because I have some stuff to do with the family as well tomorrow. So yeah, I still have a few more hours to do some stuff today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love is but pain. Man, I just joined. You can still watch the VOD if you want. Okay, my next story. Thank you for today. Look forward to the next stream. Alright. Thanks all of you that you were part of the stream. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the Jumanji69. Thanks for the encouragement. Alright, that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. See you.